Stampede officially welcomes you to the fourth edition of the Hero Report, delayed, dated July 15th, 2020. And I want to know just by type in the comments if you guys participated in the Garbage Pail Kids thing yesterday, the Tiger King, and if you were unable to get cards, if you were frustrated with the process, tried but not successful, credit card didn't work, got nothing.
Got nothing.
Chris scored. Aaron got nothing. Travis, you got nothing.
I got nothing, and I liked it. I don't know. It was good. That was my my buddy Matthew Marcus. He bought, I don't know, like 25 packs, and he sold me some at face value. Then I went on the secondary market and bought some packs at 3x the original price, so that was awesome.
Right. Well, a lot of people were frustrated with what happened. So because of that, I had a conversation with Evan Vandenberg today, and get ready because you guys are going to drink from the fire hose. There's so much content in.
It doesn't look very enjoyable.
Hero Report. No, she's like,
yeah. I'm going to drink from the Coca-Cola bottle. Hero Report sponsored by Coca-Cola.
It's 100 degrees around that. I'll take that fire hose.
Right. Yeah. Well, this is going to be all y'all today because this is how much content. I've been working all afternoon to put this together. So because of what happened yesterday, my call with Evan leads us to start off with a pair of good news and bad news. Okay. So let's get started with the bad news because Mr. Wick is going to bring both to you today. The bad news is that we are delaying the launch of Blockchain Heroes for 1 week. And there's some really good reasons for that. The first reason is Wax wants to, they're kind of working on rebuilding their system. And they want to fix all the things that were broken. But more importantly is the good news, which a lot of you have been asking about. And I think this makes it totally worth delaying for a week. And that is that we are going to be launching on Atomic Assets. Woo! So worth it. If you don't know, the benefits to Atomic, basically, Evan was saying that simple assets is just, it's a first iteration of, what they've built here on Wax, but there's a lot of problems with it. Atomic is version 2.0. I'm not highly technical and I can't tell you exactly why it's better. Some of you probably know better than I do why it's better, but we are going to be the first launch that Wax does on Atomic and they want to get it right. So
yeah. That's what they said. They said they wanted to make sure that the Blockchain Heroes launch goes without any hitches. And so they've gone through some, think about this. We're really going through some baby steps here and we're growing pains. And you saw what happened from, GPK from Series 1 selling only 110,000 cards, but doing it over 28 hours. And then also them yesterday selling 240,000 cards in like 39 minutes. Yeah. And so there was so much stuff going on that some systems need to be optimized to ensure that things don't get hosed.
Right. So Wax is super bullish on Blockchain Heroes. Tobin at Tops messaged me yesterday. He's like, you guys are going to blow it out with this, based on just what they did with that. We think the demand for this is going to be incredible. There'll be more details about how to participate specifically, but we've got an extra week to fine tune and make sure that the systems are in place so that this launch goes off without a hitch. So
I guess an extra week of giving away packs.
It does give us an extra week. It gives us all. You look, Travis and I keep iterating and coming up with stuff. So another week just means that there's going to be more goodies for you guys. I'm wondering if there's any of you that are here that could, in summary, like give us a Reader's Digest version if you understand Atomic Assets. Is there somebody? Feel free.
JG in our chat just said that he's posting in our Telegram that Johan from Pink posted before about atomic assets. I don't know. Are you there, JG? Do you want to cover some of that here on our call? Want to unmute yourself? Should I unmute you?
No, I got it. Thanks. I'm kind of like Joel. I'm a little bit, just on the cusp of being too old to be into all this technological shit. He posted a really good breakdown of the comparison between simple assets and atomic assets, and I saved it to my saved messages on Telegram. So I'll post it in the Blockchain Heroes group.
Yeah, that'd be great, man. Drop that into the group. We'd appreciate that, and thanks for chiming in. By the way, Evan also told me that they have acquired the services of Jonah at Atomic Hub, so they're paying them to help make this thing go, as beautifully smooth as they can. So that's as bad as it gets. The bad news really turns out to be good news. I think everybody's going to be glad that we have delayed this for a week, and with that,
it really gives us a lot of extra time to make sure everything's polished too, because we still got to put up the website. There's still about, I think, 20 different cards that have to have all the backs and the characters all done. There are some other things that need to be done on the other ends, and so this really helps us, I think, be able to exhale and breathe a little bit, because it was starting to get a little crunchy. And it was so funny. I asked Joel. He goes, "This is so exciting! It's going to be on Atomic Assets." And I'm like, "Well, what do you mean?" He goes, "It's going to be better." And I'm like, "How?" And he goes, "I don't know."
But it is.
I was like, okay, that sounds great.
It just is. Trust me now and believe me later. All right, let's so that's the worst of it. The worst of it is it's going to be better. So let's jump into the best of it right now, which is a recap of all that you've seen. That, by the way, there's messages, and if Trav, if you can make sure people get in when they come into the meeting room, that'd be great. So a refresher here. This is our common card number 1, Genesis. And the next card we revealed up is going to be your uncommon card. Here is the Renegade version, which, by the way, I think Renegade is probably the 3rd most popular. I mean, I kind of need to take an official vote once, so I can do a survey with all 50 of them and let people rank them. But Genesis is the favorite, no surprise. The Wizard is number 2, and Renegade is super popular. And Mr. Travis Wright, I've been hearing from more and more people that the comic card, this uncommon, has really grown on them. And you came up with this.
I know, and it was the one we had to fiddle with it a few times because you just didn't. It wasn't resonating with you yet. And I was like, "But dude, it's a comic. It's cool. It's like a comic."
Yeah.
You know?
No, I dig it. By the way, somebody says, "What does this mean for the pre-launch?" So basically, everything's pushed a week. So right now, that means instead of August 1st, August 8th is going to be the Wax pre-launch day, and instead of August 4th, August 11th will be the Fiat day.
Does that mean we got to send out another NFT to everyone, and those 15,000 people we sent an NFT said, "Whoops, we mean August 11th"?
No, but we do need to update the website.
Yep, it does, Travis.
Can you, Travis, can you make a note of that, in fact, that we need to update the website so that it has August 11th on there? Actually, we should probably put on the website August 8th for those buying with Wax, and August 11th for those buying with Dirty Fiat. Okay, so next up is the rare card, the Da Vinci. I love the variety here. And there's just so much variety between these cards. So you see the R in the upper right corner with the number. Then next up is where we start getting the animation on it. Great response from you guys for the epic variation. I don't know why I didn't put another one in here. We already saw Genesis. I just used last week's. And of course, last week we revealed the legendary card, which we call the Shockwave. And Trav, you talked to me earlier. You said you want to do an update to these. You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Since we have this extra week, what I might actually do is redo these. And now that you're putting me on the spot, I guess we're going to have to, huh?
Well, we don't have to,
you know, on the bottom where it says Sooth and Sayer with the regular nameplate that's sort of garbage pail-y, See the name there, or the comic font where it says Sooth and Sayer underneath the profile picture there on the back of the card. I'm thinking each one of these might look even better if I use that font on those, and so I might redo all of the legendaries potentially. What do you think?
Yeah, what do you guys think of that? Type in the comments. Do you like the idea of redoing the legendary cards instead of this nameplate, using the one here that you see on the back of the card? Yepers, good idea. Just do it.
Wait, what's the option, Joel? I'm sorry.
Well, right now, the current nameplate you see here on Sooth and Sayer at the bottom is the standard basic nameplate. But starting with on the comic card, the uncommons, we use this style nameplate. That's like a comic book. So Travis is thinking about taking that style nameplate and putting it at the bottom of the legendary cards.
No, I don't think the name will get lost in the explosion, because there's some things that we can do with that, with the gradient, and make it look, still make it pop. The reason I said it is you're going to see a little bit later, we have a promo card that we're going to be doing, and you're going to see that. And then once I saw that, I said, and it just makes sense to me that all the animations that are those higher levels of rarity should have that cooler comic font on them. So we'll see.
Erin's the detractor. She says she likes it the way it is now. Ask Rufus what he thinks. All right, so there we go. That brings us up to the legendary, and now Trinity and the Great Gecko are prepared to reveal the mythic card to you. And before we do this, let's with the variations. They are so varied, right? And Shockwave is so powerful, right? It's this blast, and we're like, how do we create a mythic that doesn't duplicate that intensity, but instead gives this pristine angelic type feel, this sense to it that this is really so. Before I reveal it, Travis, you want to kind of talk about your thought process on this card?
Well, the thought process on this one, whenever we were originally going to set this up, we thought we were going to do, blockchain rock stars, right? We thought we were going to do some, make everybody there. It started out with Rock Fierce. Like, I imagined Rock Fierce being like Stevie Ray Vaughan with a guitar and playing, and everybody was a rock star. So I think Mythic sort of plays into that original thought of us doing a rock star, and this was the version we ended up coming up with.
Here we go.
As Chris walks away at the wrong moment.
Boom!
Oh.
There you go, gang. This is the Mythic card.
Awesome.
Wow.
Direct quote from Achilles, "Oh shit, that looks dope."
That is fucking dope.
Yeah, we're glad you guys like it. I mean, I feel like, when you got a CE out of a garbage pail, you kind of got this little tiny animation. When you get a mythic card, it's like it lights up the room. This is if you get one of these out of your packs, then you're gonna be like, oh damn. Yeah.
And so, what do you think? Have we fulfilled our promise of each one of these progressions getting better than the previous one? So what do you think? Is this better than the legendary?
Without a doubt.
100%, guys. Crushing it.
Yeah.
Awesome. We have this vision of, I was telling Travis, look, Tiger King was fun and Garbage Pail Kids are fun, but you're not really going to go to your friends and go, look at this Tiger Claw card I got. But this, we think you'll show off. And I believe that because here we are, we're showing them off. We love the artwork on these. And that's what, we're not looking at secondary markets for this. We want to create cards that are so badass that you're just excited to get them and to trade them and to show them to your friends. And, if there's a secondary market on it, great. But we want you to love collecting these, and this is just another reason that we hope you do.
We want you to love them so much that you don't want to sell them.
Right.
Like, you get this, like, that's what I noticed with the Tiger King one. It's like, oh sweet, I got a tiger border. I'm gonna immediately go try to sell that.
Real HODL cards. These
right here, you're gonna be like, oh my god, and they're gonna be so rare that there's not gonna be as many of them. You're not gonna want to sell them. So if they do make it on the secondary market, I don't even know what's going to happen. I can't even forecast it.
However, no, but forecaster might be able to. However,
Sure.
one of the problems we saw with the CEs is that they are so rare. They are
True.
ridiculously rare, very hard. I mean, how many, somebody go do the research if you don't mind, look up on collectibles.io and let me know how many CEs for GPK1
I think there was 40-ish
total.
total. I think that was the number that Evan said. He said, don't quote me on that, but 40-ish.
Yes. Okay. So what we're gunning for here is that we are with 50 heroes, there will be mythics of every hero. You'll be able to collect a full set of them. And we think there'll be somewhere around 200 to 220 of these cards generated. So you'll have a much better chance of getting a mythic than a collector.
So there's going to be about four and a half of each card.
Yes, on average. To answer a previous question, they will be generated on the fly. So there'll be a random chance to get a mythic in each pack, and it'll pick that hero on the fly. So there could end up being, 6 master controls and 2 stampedes. And by the way, speaking of Stampede, that's the I've got the card back here. There we go. There's another one for you to look at. That is so bright.
Oh,
That's a
is
party.
awesome.
The 8M, the mythic, you can tell because it's orange.
Yeah, if you look up in the upper right corner, you've got the orange here for mythic. The M is going to be in this space with the card number. So now we've completed the loop. You've got the card number in the middle for your commons, and then they go uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, and mythic.
How do the double digits look when you start getting above 10 and that's in the circle for your hero numbers?
Oh, what
It's-
happens there is that one right beside the middle one, the far left one, becomes white, and that's another number.
Right. So
yeah.
the rarities start here. URELM. And
That makes sense.
And then
This
for
one's-
golden, we just use the right one again, the right hex.
this one's worth reading. Stampede, client rating 5 stars, birthday parties entertained 723, horn injuries delivered 2, affinity for anything with hooves 0. An innocent kid's entertainer who lost a bet in a costume store. This man donned a full-body unicorn outfit that had, unbeknownst to him, been infused with chaotic blockchain essence of privacy. It granted him exceptional power fueled by children's laughter, transforming him into Stampede.
And he's got delicious lemonade.
Makes me so happy. So there you go. There's the mythic. And Travis, I did something here you haven't seen yet, but next week we'll reveal the Golden Fury to you. But if you look at the very bottom, there's a little teasy tease there.
Ooh.
Gets you a little Golden Fury action happening there. Let you guys.
That's super teasy.
That is super teasy, isn't it? Just gonna let that sit there for a moment because we want to make sure.
I can tell I love it already.
Yeah. Okay. That was so fun. Let's see what's up next here. Okay, next is class cards. Travis, why don't we talk about the genesis of these? What the idea was?
Well, the thought is that there's 5 classes, right? There is the creators, the champions, the defenders, the boosters, and the celestials. Each class has 10 people on it. And so that was one of the things that we did. We're talking about the fan stuff first, or are we talking about the regular
No,
ones?
I'm gonna show the regular ones first.
Okay. So basically what we did is each one of them has a color assigned to them because of the class. Each one has 10. And what I figured would be best is I remember whenever we used to collect cards, like how cool would it be to have a checklist? Like we need to have a checklist so we know who is on each class and who they are. And so we've developed these class cards that act as checklists.
There they go. We'll tell you a little bit about how these will be in the packs in a moment. I think you guys are really going to freaking love it. Let me address something that was just said here. Matt says, please make the mint numbers random. We want to. It's not possible with the current system. It's going to right now they're just working on fixing and rebuilding the broken stuff and moving to atomic assets. So while pre-minting is on the roadmap, it's not possible for our launch. So sorry about that, but it is going to be
atomic assets.
first come. I'm sorry.
Even with you guys switching to atomic assets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's not built into their smart contract right now, and it's not the priority right now.
They're trying to fix all the things. See, originally, whenever Series 1 came out, mints was not even one of the things that they had considered. That was not something that they had even thought about until the community started saying, "Oh, look, I have the #1 minted one of this," and then it just started taking over. So they don't have the mechanics in place yet to do this, because I think at this point, they're just trying to fix all those issues that they had yesterday. They're trying to solve all of those. And so what we're thinking about doing is trying to find ways to make this as fair as possible. And we thought about maybe even doing a lottery or an auction of that first 5-card pack. That way we can determine that. I don't know. We're thinking about how we want to handle that, because it's not cool for somebody to be able to get all those. So we want to mix and match it up.
Yeah, so we're still going to figure that out, but there are 5 class cards with checklists on the back, and this is them in order. 1 to 10 is creators. And then I'll leave these up here for a second so you can get a good look at them.
Champions focus on liberating people with the power of blockchain.
We are the champions. Actually, we're not. We're the boosters. We are the boosters.
True. What do you guys think of these so far? Do you like these?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, let's go to numbers 21 through 30 will be our defenders.
Defenders are the vanguard against the centralizers, the evil centralizers, who we hate tremendously.
So much, because they suck ass.
They suck balls big time.
And then we've got the boosters, and you'll be able to go into the replay and take a look at these more. I'll have it up on YouTube later tonight,
and we'll probably put those in the Telegram as well. Boosters amplify the power of blockchain to support the other heroes.
And if you can't be an athlete, be an athletic supporter.
It's true.
That's what boosters are. And finally, we have the Celestials.
Celestials supply resources and research to the blockchain heroes. So notice that you can tell this is a checklist because it's named CL1, CL2, CL3, CL4, CL5. Those are class and they're checklists. So,
and by the way, we are giving the artist credit. If you look at the bottom of each one of these on the backs of the cards in the lower left corner, it's got the illustrator that created the original artwork for each one of these. And we're going to, we want to make sure they get credit for the fine work that they did. And we'll probably link to all of their Upwork profiles on the website.
Now, notice these cards, by the way, we thought outside of the rectangle. The top of those are not rectangle. Those are actually going to be transparent. So, actually, when you flip them over on the backs are not going to be transparent with the little jig jags there. But we have each one of those are actually going to be cut out on the fronts. So I think that's
right. Now, yeah, they're not going to have the white border I just put on the presentation, so they pop out here and you can see them. So now the question is, how do these cards get distributed? Well, if you'll remember,
Magic fairy dust.
That's not true.
Joel comes to your house and hands them to you.
That's also not true. Would you like to try again?
Maybe we do a sort of algorithmic percentage of the packs.
So last week we told you about stickers. Nobody's buying stickers. You're buying packs of cards. There's 50 heroes. And if you'll remember, there's 50 heroes. So in every hero pack, you have a 20% chance to get a random sticker, a 6th bonus card, if you will. In a Titan pack, you have a 100% chance, a guaranteed sticker drop. Well, we're doing something similar with the class cards. The way this is going to work is it's a bonus card. It's another bonus. So it's not going to replace any of the hero cards. When you get a hero pack, you will have a 10% chance to get one of these 5 cards. And in a Titan pack, you'll have a 50% chance to get one of these 5 class cards. Total bonus. So best case scenario, you buy a hero pack, you get your 5 cards. If you hit the 20% chance to get a sticker, boom. And if you hit the 10% chance to get a class card, you can actually pull 7 cards out of a 5-card pack. What do you think of that?
And our thought process on this is that we want to make this as fun as possible for you guys. And you know what, we thought, do we put one of these in each one of them? And we're like, no, because then there'll just be way too many of them. And we thought, well, if we print these out and put them in the cards and each set, and there's the same amount of them, then that's basically going to be 5,000 to 10,000 cards are just going to be these checklists. So we said, why don't we just make these a bonus card? And Joel and I sort of worked out the details on that of like what could make this the best for you guys and over deliver and bring you guys more happiness. And you still get your 5 cards and you might get some extra stuff each time. So that means each pack up until the last one could have a sticker or a checklist in there. And there's certain rarities on those that would keep those pretty valuable potentially.
Yeah, I mean, and we're going to get into how many cards here in just a moment, so you'll get a better picture of how many of these there will be. But yeah, it's just another bonus, and we're going to get into total packs and all that here in just a bit. But this will be very random. Can't wait to see. I mean, in a best case scenario, somebody pops open a pack, they get a sticker, they get a class card, they get a mythic, a legendary, an epic, a rare, and a common. That would be like, if you got that, you just won the freaking lottery. Go buy a lottery ticket because you're that lucky.
Make sure to video that one. If you open up that pack, video that sucker.
Yeah, that
nobody's going to believe you. We'll call you a liar.
On blockchain, though.
I'm like, bullshit, you did not.
You can validate it. It's on
That's
blockchain.
true. That's true. You can be bullshit by bullshit.
So now,
somebody saying something?
These ones aren't the ones you guys are giving away with the all the.
There you
tasks.
go. JG's on top of it. So a couple weeks ago or last week, we ended the first promotion that we did. And if you didn't get to participate in it, well, you missed it. Pretty much what we said is we're going to create a variation of class card checklists that we are going to airdrop for doing certain tasks. The participation is closed. There's about 170 people, I want to say, that are going to get dropped anywhere from 1 to 5 of these randomly, and they look like this. Ooh, good job, Mr. Travis Wright.
Hey, thank you. These are, we wanted to differentiate these and make these look cooler because these are rare. I mean, there's not going to be nearly as many of these as there are the ones that are going to be in the packs. No. So if you went through the process and did that BC Heroes /fans and did the tweets and the Pinterest and the blog and all that and got all those points, you are going to earn cards. Now, if you did all of them and you got all 5 cards, well, guess what? You're not going to get all 5 random, one of each. You're going to get 5 cards.
Right.
So that way it encourages you guys to do trades and interact within the community and make new friends.
Yeah, you might. I mean, you might get all 5 of them, but it's going to be random. You might.
No, I'm going to get all 5 of them because I have them on my computer.
Hey, Trev, turn on your volume just a little bit.
I just moved the mic away from my face.
Or do that. So there you go. When are these going to airdrop? As soon as I'm waiting on the people that ran the software for that to provide me with the spreadsheet. They gave me this long spreadsheet of 2,000 lines. And it's like, okay, I got to go through and calculate every person and what they did and then find their wax. I'm like, can you give me a spreadsheet that has each person, how many points they earned, and their wax wallet? Boom. That was it. And so I'm waiting on them to give me that spreadsheet, and then I will give it to the team that Wax is working with to do the airdrops. We've got plenty of airdrops to do, and I'll talk about that a bit also soon. So there you go. There's the promotional class cards. So a lot of you are asking about the pack and the card count. And I'm going to say that we are 99% on this. There might be some sort of extenuating circumstance that comes up that'll, cause us to make small adjustments. But we looked at the baseline of what GPK did, and theirs was 110,000. We saw, what happened with Tiger King and thought, wow, 240,000 cards is a lot of cards, especially when there's not variety, right? They had 15 cards with A and B names on them. We got 50 heroes that we're working with common, uncommon, rare, epic, legendary, mythic. That's 6 variations for 50 heroes. And we thought that's more variety than GPK1 had. So how do we find a happy medium? Well, it's actually not a medium at all. It's barely a difference from what GPK1 did. There will be 10,000 hero packs and 2,500 Titan packs. Hero packs have 5 cards. They'll sell for $4.95 or the equivalent in wax at the time of the wax sale, right somewhere in the ballpark. And then 2,500 30-card Titan packs. This is not counting the bonus cards. We're not counting those cards. They are just, they're bonuses that are in there. So this means we have 125,000 cards. Not near, we could have done a lot more on this, and we're keeping it low because we not only do we want to make these cards awesome, we want them to be super, super collectible.
Super awesome.
And the feedback here is everybody is really pleased with the card count. So yeah, Titan packs are going to fly quickly. Titan packs will be $24.95, just like the GPK mega packs.
And probably what we're thinking about, since the pre-sale is a couple days before the regular fiat sale, is maybe, I don't know, somewhere around 95 wax for a small pack or 99 wax for a small pack. And then for the Titan pack, 495 wax or 499 wax, somewhere along those lines. And then you're going to see those things go ridiculous, probably.
Yeah. So it depends what the price of wax is at the time of the sale.
Yeah.
We're going to try to peg it as close as we can. You might end up paying a few cents more. You might end up paying a few cents less, but we're going to try and get it into the ballpark. $4.95, $24.95. The purchase.
Don't do that.
I'm sorry?
That's so sweet.
Yes. The purchase process, we're still, we're talking to, since we're moving to Atomic Assets, that means we're probably going to be able to do some pack sales for the pre-sale through Atomic Hub. And I'm talking with both Byron and Saeed. Byron, who has GPK Market, has registered heroes.market that he's going to use for the sale. And Saeed is collectibles.io.
Whoop. Hold on, Joe. All right, you're unmuted.
Did you mute me?
I muted everybody because there was somebody who was, I could hear somebody having a conversation. I think it was Brent.
Nice. If you have other questions about the launch, how to get wax and all that, use the Telegram group, the community, our community here. By the way, we have almost 3 times as many people here for this meeting as we had last. No, we do. We have 3 times as many people here as we had last week, just to give you an indication of how much the interest is growing in this project.
Great.
So,
hey, there's a question. Ben Luff.
Yeah, well, I'm just repeating what I see a lot in the chat. Will there be a limit per person or per, I guess, account on how many packs can be purchased?
right. Great question. So, with the way that GPK has done their stuff, they're using a traditional shopping cart that goes through Stripe, right? And so they can set a limit on that. I don't know if they did. But when we do the pre-sale.
They did. They said $5,000 was their limit.
Okay, huge limit.
Jeez.
When we do the pre-sale on wax, we still need to figure out how this works with the 3 market sites potentially that we're going to work with. Byron told me today that their smart contract can bulk list now, which will make it really easy, because maybe what we'll do is create, this is still a maybe, at the very least, there will be individual packs, right? And people will be competing to grab those packs using wax. So you're not going to be able to say, take all the packs and put them in the cart and go, right? Because each item needs to be clicked on, and then you need to sign it and buy it, right? So we're looking at maybe making some bundles of packs available so that those that do want to spend, they know right out front, hey, I want 10 or 20 Titan packs. Put a certain number of those and put a certain, maybe 5 packs, maybe single packs. We still need to figure out what's doable with the sites and whatever we can do, but there's not going to be any way for somebody to go in and go, I'm buying them all.
Yeah, you can buy all 125,000 cards at once for, yeah, that would be crazy.
Yeah.
No, so we're excited about this. Now, I think as you mentioned, he's got gpk.market. He's going to have hero.market or heroes.market or something.
Heroes, yeah.
That site's not up. I mean, who knows how long it's going to take to get that whole thing up and running. And, you know, collectibles, they just add new products on there. They got the Garbage Pail Kids, the Tiger King, they got Blockchain Heroes. When you brand your market under a certain brand, then it kind of makes it more difficult to add additional product lines to that. So I think he's got to create a whole new site around that. But I do love the idea of being able to do those bulk listings and making that handy. We're trying to make it as fair as possible, and we're not going to list them all at once. We're going to list them hourly during the pre-sale. Right. We're going to go through times, that way everybody is going to have a chance to get some. And then we're going to think about how we want to do those first ones as well. Now, I remember somebody said on this, Joel, is that maybe what we do is we mint the first few cards, the first few packs, that way, and then we can distribute. Was that Chris who mentioned that? Chris Avalos? Maybe somewhere where we mint the first few packs, that way we have the mints, and then we can distribute them somehow.
Yeah.
Find a way to do that potentially.
Yeah,
that way, because when somebody buys that first Titan pack, and they're the first one to open it, and there's 30 cards in there, and they get 31 mints, that's just not fair.
Well, like this guy's saying, Fudge no, he wants a shot at that first pack. I mean, there is that fun of going, you know. So we'll talk about it. We'll talk about it some more, but we'll figure it out. Again, we want to make sure the community is served. Right? This is, you guys are putting your trust and faith and backing behind what we're creating here. We want it to be super awesome, and we want to make sure that we do everything we can to fulfill that. Maybe
we can mint them and whatever, and then auction them, and then give those monies to charity or something. We could do something.
Maybe.
Or maybe we mint the first Satoshis, and then offer them as rewards or something to the community or something. Like people who buy packs, maybe they could be like how we could be a Golden Fury drop or something.
All right. Travis is just talking out loud. Don't take any of this as gospel. So
that's just ideas. We don't know. We're trying to figure out
ideas.
Yeah. If you guys have ideas, let us know how we can make those mints fair, knowing that we're technologically hindered.
You're distorting. Either turn down your input or move away from your mic. Yeah, it's like, so mint is not going to be random because it can't be. If we could, we would do that. We would pre-mint a specific number of cards of each one, but there's no way to do that.
We can't do it, Captain. We don't have the power.
We don't. Okay, let's move on because we got more to cover here. We have a surprise. Yes.
I forgot. I don't even know what this is.
Surprises. All right, this one is really great.
Uh-oh.
I don't even want to show you. It's so good. It's so good. Been playing around with some different designs and thought, we have these cards, these promotional cards that we've been giving away for various activities and stuff. I thought, what if we had just one traditional hero card that we did something really cool and really appropriate with, that was only available for 24 hours.
Yeah. Well, I think what we did was we went to the...
Now I can't hear you.
You can't hear me at all. Nice. That's
Speak up, Travis.
Hold on, let me say something. So what I'm thinking is, what we did was we went to the land of blockchain heroes, and we had all the children sort of create some art.
We did. And what they came up with is Crayon Stampede. I love this. It's so fitting for him. And we want this to be the first actual hero card that you all get. And so here's how to get it. For the next 24 hours, you don't have to do it right this minute. You have 24 hours. Go to bcheroes.com/stampede. You could stampede there if you want to, as what you're probably all doing right now. Like I say, you don't have to do it right this minute. The site is password protected. So if you go there right now, you're like, what's the damn password, Mr. Joel Com? The password is party.
Oh, I thought it'd be lemonade.
Nope. I thought about that.
That's good.
Because lemonade's a fun thing. You could sing it. Lemonade.
Stampede lemonade.
So this is called Crayon Stampede. It's a limited card. It's a lemonade card. It's a limited lemonade card.
Very nice.
And what we're going to ask you guys to do is not spread it anywhere outside of the community. We want this card to be rare as our gift to you, another gift to you for your early support. And people later on are going to be like, how the hell did you get that? Where'd that come from? So
Looks like I know Travis and Joel.
It's totally fine if it's in our Telegram. Okay. The password is sardine oil. That's what I should have done.
You dropped the ball.
Here, let me back up again so you can see the whole card. So the password is party. And so I'm okay with it being in our Telegram, but like I'm going to ask you guys just on the honor system, don't go posting it other places. Let's keep this card specifically rare. And full transparency, since we're giving it to you, Travis and I are going to mint some for ourselves and for our team members as well. But beyond that, this is where it's going. What do you guys think of Crayon Stampede?
A lot of comments popped up around it.
Fitting for that one.
So
I mean,
cute.
that's awesome.
It's awesome.
Cool. Makes me so happy that you guys are happy. There you go. bcheroes.com/stampede. Password is party. It will no longer be available July 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're watching this video later, sorry, you missed it. Check the secondary markets. After filling out the form, it will redirect you to the homepage. That is correct, Johan.
Okay.
So let's answer this question right here. Mike says, do you guys get cards for your work or do you have to buy packs to get cards? Totally random. So what we are doing, we addressed this last week, but I'll repeat it. We are assigning a preset number of packs to ourselves and to team members. However, we are time gating the opening of those packs. What we're going to do is when we go live, when the sale goes live, one of us, Travis or myself or both, are going to go live on Theta and YouTube and buy a couple regular packs so we can show people how it works. Okay. So, but we're not going to buy the first ones. We're going to open it up. You guys go get some, and then we're going to buy a couple and we're going to do a live opening to show you. But neither us nor team members are going to open any other packs for the first hour. Okay. So that way there's no way we get the low mints. It's just not going to happen. We want you guys to get the low mints. Right. We don't get a complete collection. That is correct, Mike.
There's going to be 0 pre-mints.
Yeah, no pre-mints on it. So everybody, you're all like, whoever gets in there first to buy a pack. And there's not going to be, since there's not a whale that's, buying them all right away. I think that means we're going to see a nice distribution of number ones, because not only do you have number ones of commons, uncommons, rares, epics, legendaries, and mythics. That means that there are going to be 300 number one cards. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, at least.
Okay. Let's move on then, shall we?
Well, I guess there'll be 3 now. There'll be number ones for the class cards as well, I suppose.
Yeah. Of the class cards as well, and
for the
stickers.
Stickers, I guess, will be number ones there. So
yeah, stickers as well. Okay, so now that you have those numbers, let me go back to that for a moment. Let me pull up my my document where I'm trying to keep track of all these numbers.
Hold on a second. Yeah, Robert, if you want to go ahead and fill it out twice, you're not going to get 2. You only get 1.
You're only going to get 1.
If you think the browser didn't work, go ahead and redo it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'll just put. We're going to make sure everybody gets 1. Okay, so. Let's see here. All right, so there should be, if the percentages work out, approximately 4,500 sticker cards. Okay, so if there's 4,500 sticker cards and there's 50 heroes, that's about 90 stickers per hero. And then there are going to be, I think it's 2,500. I don't have the exact numbers here in front of me. I can't find the document I've got it in. I think it's about 2,500.
Well,
I think there's
2,500
like,
Titan packs, and
I
there's
think-
10,000. So it seemed to me that if there's a 1 in 10 chance of getting them in packs, there'll be 1,000. I think the number would be this. There'll be 1,000.
2,250.
1,000. Yeah, so 2,250.
2,250 class cards, which is about 450 of each class card. Do the stickers actually work? You have to lick it and stick it. Okay, moving on. This is one of the airdrops that we're working on getting the team associated with Wax to drop. I think we minted about 350, or there will be minted 350, 360 of this NFT. So those will be coming as soon as they can. This promotion is over. The CoinGecko promotion is over, and the Telegraphico promotion.
Yeah, see, there's my
is
point.
over.
See how great that looks with that font, with that comic font down there, with those
Yeah.
colors popping.
I
It
dig
seems
it.
to me that it's like it could be cool. We haven't decided if we're going to do that because that's a whole lot of work. That's another couple of days of work for me, but I do like it.
But this is not the last promotion. In fact, we are gearing up for several new promotional cards. We've got a lot of partners that want to work with us.
Look at this! Look at this!
That is so cool. So we are actually advisors for CoinGenius.ai, great service for predictive markets and such. And they said, hey, we want to offer a special hero to our people. So this is CoinGenius right here. Kind of androgynous.
Really cool.
And I figured out how to do the gradient on the comics, just playing around with it. And I just really love the way that the font looks on these cards, which is what convinced me to think about updating those Shockwave legendaries.
So yeah, this is really awesome. And this is extracurricular from the set. This will not be available in the pack, but it will be. All of these cards and all NFTs going forward are going to be distributed and airdropped from the official Wax account, which is called Heroes.
You know who this reminds me of?
What's that?
This reminds me of Samus from Metroid.
Oh yeah, from the Nintendo game.
Wow, Metroid.
Yeah, because look, it's a girl. You can tell it's a
It
girl.
is Samus.
Metroid
I
Prime.
like it.
Yeah.
So all of these will come from the official Heroes account. If you guys ever see anybody selling something or trying to mint something from any account other than Heroes, report, because that's theft and that's fraud.
Besides the B Heroes 3 or whichever that one.
Well, the first,
14,000.
that airdrop we did a long time ago, that first promotional card came from BC Hero Cards 3. That one's okay. But everything else, including these, all these promotional cards. So that means when you go to the secondary markets, you'll be able to treat these cards, which are going to be rarer than some of the cards that come in the packs, because this is all pre-promotion stuff. It'll be treated as a standard hero card.
I think Mr. Joe Connell, I mentioned this, I think, last episode, but it's like with all these cool promo cards that we've given you guys for free, you guys could conceivably potentially sell them on the secondary market, use that wax, and then get blockchain hero packs for free. So you could literally collect all this stuff at no cost to you just because of these promo cards you collected along the way, potentially.
Well, we are not financial advisors.
I just think that's sweet.
So we will announce when all of these are available in the Telegram. Okay, so this is why it's super important to be in the Blockchain Heroes Telegram. The Discord is starting to pick up a little steam as well. I'm not really active there. Some of you are, but you're welcome to participate if you're a Discord person. Okay, so this is one of 4 that are coming.
Hold on, Mr. Joe Com. Where can they go to get this or claim this one? We don't have the link for that yet.
I got nothing to tell you yet. When I got something to tell you, I'll tell you. So that's why you need to be in the Telegram. So this is really interesting because and Cred has been around for many, many years, and we've gotten very friendly with Jody and Cameron. They're great guys. They're doing some cool stuff with NFTs, but everything they're doing is on Ethereum. Ooh, the enemy. Not at all. We see this NFT space as a rising tide that lifts all boats. And they have a large audience, and we're doing a swag bag drop with them. Several of the cards that you're able to get on wax, you're also going to be able to get an ERC 721 version, including this card, Incredible, which is inspired by Jody Rich. So, and you'll be able to swap it on chain to Ethereum and put them on OpenSea if you want to. But this one's going to be coming out soon as we have information.
Yeah. Mindfulness asks, who is Jody Rich? It's that guy.
Yeah. That's Jody Rich.
CEO of Cred.
We're also talking with the guys, Steve at Grow Your Base. They do some really interesting things to help promote various projects. And this will be similar to the fans promotion we did, that you'll have to go and do a tweet, maybe write a blog post. They're going to work out how you get one of these. And if you're paying attention to Atomic Hub, you might see that I minted 10 of these today and put them into their wallet so they could see them. They're actually going to do the distribution of them from their account. We'll let you know when this is available. Little piggy. This little piggy went to market.
Yeah, it's their logo.
You got a suggestion there from Chris Travis. My suggestion is to put a border around the pig. It blends too much in the background. Well, 10 of them are already minted, so those will be the rare ones. And finally, do we got any Upland people in the house? Woo, 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 woo.
I love this.
Upland.me. Cool game that's available for iOS and Android. We've been with these guys since almost the beginning. This is Miles. Well, actually, that would be his secret identity. This is Super Miles, created just for Upland and a Blockchain Heroes promotion. And on Friday on the Nifty Show, you're going to have a very small window to get this. I think it's 1 or 2 days. And there's going to be 25 of these that are going to be awarded in the Upland game. So you want to watch the Nifty Show live on Friday. Was it 5 o'clock Eastern, 2 o'clock Pacific, on Theta or on YouTube or on Facebook, anywhere we broadcast. And we're trying to get somebody from Upland to come on, Travis, so they can help describe how this will work. Choina wants to know how to call in sick to work. You pick up the phone and you go, I got a little COVID in my throat.
Well, I'm sure somebody will probably make a mention of it in the Telegram group. So, and if you're in Upland already, there will be a notification on how to get this, because this is going to be their big promotion for a couple of days.
Yeah, and we have a link for you guys too. I just dropped it in here. If you go to badco.in/Upland, they gave us a special link that when you go there, you get like 6,000 of their native token, UPX token, when you sign up for the first time. So go to badco.in/Upland and prepare to have your shot at getting one of these Super Miles.
Yeah, Mike mentions that we should do a Divi character.
We're just running out of.
We got an extra week now.
Oh, let's do this. Before I do this, Travis, why don't we do our giveaway?
Okay.
Because we have a Titan pack to give away today for the
Yeah.
first time.
That's
Who
true.
is hyped to win a Titan pack?
Well, you can tell only the people with their camera on.
Yeah.
All right. Here's how we're going to do this. We're going to use the wheel of names like yesterday, but I'm going to put a form in, okay? I'm going to drop this link into the chat window. So everybody look in your chat and go to this form and fill it out with same name that you're using in Zoom. Needs to be same name. Don't put in a different name. Whatever name you're using in the Zoom, use that name. I'm going to go to the form here myself. If I could find it. Untitled form. There it is.
Submitted.
Boom. He's in. You guys are fast. Like,
John.
super fast. Let me do a screen share and you guys can watch this happening in real time.
You guys should almost know mine by now.
Okay, here come the responses. 31, 35.
Where's that form?
There's a link in the chat here in Zoom.
On that.
1 entry per person, please. And once that's done, I'm gonna paste all the names here into the wheel of names. 48. Come on, guys, go fill it out. Not you, Mr. Travis Wright. I'll give you guys a minute here to finish this, and then we are going to give away the first Titan pack. And all of the packs that we're awarding each day, I'm keeping them on a spreadsheet with your name, your email, and your Wax wallet address. They will be given away and dropped to your wallet the day after the Wax launch. Okay, so they're not going to be mint number ones of anything, but they're free. So quit bitching about it. Nobody's bitching about it. The rest of you, I only see 53 responses so far. I know there's a few of you who haven't filled out yet. 54. Let's get it in there. 56, 57. All right, when we hit if we hit 60, let's see, there's 65 of us here. 2 of them are Travis and me. We are not eligible for this offer.
Oh,
Nope.
That's
No
horse
pizza
shit.
for you, Travis.
Let me drop the link here again for those of you who missed it.
We had 60. I always had 63 people in.
Okay, there's the link again for those of you that missed it. It's in the chat.
And Ryan's trying to come in.
Yep, I'll give you
That's
just
some pretty good. That's some pretty good participation there, Mr. Joel Kampf.
That's
60 responses out of 64 people.
Yep. Well, 2 of them are us. You're not allowed to respond. All right, I'm closing it off in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy all of the names here like that, and then I'm going to drop them into there. All right.
That's so beautiful.
All the names are here. You can probably see your name somewhere on the wheel of fun.
Where do you go from Crypto Joe?
Steve is nervous. Don't be nervous, Steve. I'm the one who's got to click to spin. You don't know the pressure that I'm facing here.
Oh my God, is your finger okay?
Spin. All right, now I have no control over how many times the wheel spins around. I don't know if it's going to make a full rotation or not. So Travis, don't look at the wheel because you're going to tell me when to click.
Okay, click.
Don't look at the wheel.
I'm not looking at the wheel. Click.
Okay, there we go. Round and round. Oh, it's spinning like crazy. Damn, here we go. And the winner is.
Oh.
Wait a
That was
second.
me!
Is that your son?
That is my son.
Okay, he's not eligible. Jarek.
He's not eligible.
Jarek. Okay, you guys are in luck. That's Travis's son. By the way, who's incredibly talented and has picked up on the Photoshoppery. He is like, how much of the work is he doing, Trav?
I would say, we work together to figure out the designs, and then I have him do a lot of the stuff. But like, just after they get into the process, you got to run the actions, do all that, and set the stuff up. So I think he's probably knocked out about 65% of the actual production.
That's amazing. Good job, Jarek. No free pack for you today.
No Titan pack for you.
But you will get them later. All right, tell me when, Travis.
All right, go.
There we go. If it comes up Zach, I'm going to scream because that's my son. And it's Phil.
Phil Smart.
Phil Smart.
All right. I feel pretty smart too.
Way to go. Phil,
Congratulations, Phil.
Phil, can you turn your mic on for a sec? Are you able to?
You got to share those with my son. He gets all the low mints.
It looks like your mic is kind of wanky, Phil, so I can't really hear you. But if you can just type in, rather than have me look through the form, type in your Wax wallet address right here, and I'm going to put it in the spreadsheet right now.
I'm sorry to everyone else of us who are losers.
Yeah, we're not done showing you guys stuff yet, though. So hang on a second.
You're all winners to me. Phil is just extra winnery.
Yeah, Phil is underwater. Phil, drop your Wax wallet address into the chat room, please. Whatever you pasted into the form. So I don't have to go looking for it.
You want, you can use mine.
There it is. I found it. I'm not going to use yours, and I'm not going to use your son's.
Ugh.
All right. There we go. Done. All right. So there is one more thing on the agenda, Mr. Travis, right?
I know this.
Did you get yours?
I did.
Okay. Hang on a second. Let me, actually, I don't need to screenshot. I think it's the end of the power. Yeah, I am going to show this. So these are My Little Pony cards. We're going to make blockchain ponies. No, we're not.
Oh my god.
Everybody likes
bronies.
everybody likes physical cards.
No, they'd be
And-
called blonies, wouldn't they? Blonies,
Bronies.
blockchain
You gotta be a
ponies.
brony.
A
And
blony.
Travis, turn off your background. I'll turn off mine because it won't look good if it does. We've been talking about this from the beginning. What would it be like? Like, how cool would it be to actually have physical versions of these cards? And I told Travis, I'm like, I don't care if anybody else wants them. I want a set of these cards. I need to have them.
Too bad. I told him too bad.
And we got a prototype of Megamind today from our friend at Blockchain Cards. Look at that.
Oh,
Wow,
I
dude, that's
Nice.
awesome.
Travis, okay, is that the shiny one?
No.
Okay, so this is, look at that.
oh my.
That's the shiny
That's
one
really
right
cool.
there.
Dude, could you imagine how cool Shockwave could look on that? If it was, but you can't do animated shit, but we could do a still from it, which could be cool.
That's very fun.
So the answer is yes, we're going to print decks of cards. No, we're not going to make packs of them. It's not going to be the game. We're going to make decks of at least 50 of the heroes. Maybe we include the class cards also front
Yeah, you
and
got to
back.
include the checklist, right?
Well, we just need to get pricing on it. And we need to, we know that the shiny ones are definitely going to be more expensive for us to make. But here's what I really want to do. After I saw the samples today, I thought, oh, wouldn't it be cool to attach an NFT to every deck of cards so that you've got the ownership on your wallet and you can actually scan your pack of cards. Initially we were just talking about maybe doing 100 of these, but we're thinking, oh snap, these could really be a cool limited run of 2 different styles, maybe, right? Your plain style.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
then-
Choina, exactly like Crypto Kaiju.
And if this was the Shockwave, like the legendary, it wouldn't animate, of course, but in its full burst, if it was a still like that on this shiny card,
That would look cool. So maybe we're thinking about doing 2 sets, one of the commons and then one of the legendaries with the top of the burst, the peak burst.
yeah. So I'm assuming from the feedback that we're seeing here, this would not be like buying a regular set of cards. This is not going to be, even a $20 set of cards, because to make these and do NFTs with them, I mean, we're probably looking at I'm just tossing numbers out right now. We're probably looking at like $40 for a regular pack. That's an NFT pack, and probably 70 or 80 for a legendary. So that's the question. Take my
You gotta
money.
figure out with the Crypto
I would pay
Kaiju guy
that.
how he's doing those with those NFTs. Got to figure that stuff out.
80
And
is
you know
a-
what we could do, Joel? We could add a piece of gum. Already chewed.
We'll just go buy a thing of Wrigley's and take a stick out and throw it in there.
Why not?
Okay,
Or
so
we can
the
actually close the package with a piece of used gum, which could be pretty sexy.
this is the other benefit to the launch being delayed is how long till all of the backs are done, Travis?
I would say the backs will be done. We got about 15 to 20 of them left to do. I think the backs will probably be done. I was going to try to get them done tonight, but I think they're probably going to be done by probably by Friday.
Okay, so that means once we get pricing from the printer that we could place an order for these as early as Monday of next week. So maybe what we'll even do, Travis, maybe I'll just make an NFT that people can buy to basically pre-order a pack of cards, right? They could buy it with wax. We'll make a little NFT of a deck of cards, and then this will entitle you to the deck, and you send us the NFT, and then we'll put a form on there that has your name and address. I'm making this up as I go along, but I think that's all really doable.
That's not a bad idea, because then there could be two. There could be the Shockwave pack and then the other pack, and that's what they are. That's not a bad, because we really need to see how we got to gauge how many people really want, and then we can put a deadline expiration date on when people want to place that, and then that way those are going to be completely rare.
Yeah. So I need to figure out. I just got this today from Steve at Digitable. The free Ross
Oh shit.
thing. So Travis, is this an NFC?
I believe so.
Okay. So I need to find out how to NFTify these items with NFCs. I found an app on my iPhone that lets you make NFCs, but technically I don't know how to do it yet. So yeah, we'll figure it out, but I'm glad you guys like the idea.
And here's the thing: it won't take very long. It won't take very long to print those things out, because we just chatted with him a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
And it did not take long for him to send us those samples.
I just heard from Steve at Grow Your Heroes, or Grow Your Base.
Grow your heroes.
Grow Your
Very
Heroes.
nice.
Grow Your Base. Awesome. He's on it. He got the NFTs I sent him, so we'll get that promotion going soon. All right. Any questions? If that's not enough, sorry, that's all we got for you today. And by the way, huge shout out to you guys.
70-minute show today.
You guys stuck around. Like, this is what real community is about, because you guys stuck around for the whole thing. You guys are the super fans, and I hope that you get all the freaking low mints. I hope that you get all the cards you want, that when they pop out of your packs, you're like, oh shit, I got Magic Man. Right? I want to see people opening these and having so much fun.
Well, maybe we could have a pre-sale for those who have come to our community meetings. Password is sardine oil. Good luck, guys.
Any questions before we call it a night?
Party oil.
The people that win packs early, are those going to be the first minted packs technically, or how's that going to work?
No, the daily giveaways that I'm keeping a spreadsheet of all those. We've now given away 15 packs. We're halfway through the month, and those will be dropped to wallets the day after the pre-launch.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
And who knows how long our pre-launch will go. If the pre-launch is successful, we might sell half of our cards on
I'll be right back.
pre-sales. That's one of the things that we're thinking about. It's like, why not? If the market is there and you guys are wanting those, then we could easily sell 5,000 of the wax packs, of the 5-card packs on wax, and sell 1,250 of the other ones there. That way the fiat money will go for the other half potentially. So
After Tiger King, they could feasibly sell out on the pre-sale with the wax offering.
Well,
we're not going to do that. We're going to make sure that the max we'll do is 50% there.
Yeah,
because we want the people who aren't in crypto to be able to have an opportunity to get them as well.
And
that's one also reasons that we have the sticker and the checklist that are free bonuses, is that every one of those packs are going to have some potential that is going to be worthwhile.
Right. There's never a reason to not open a pack. Especially because there's only, so many stickers, around 90 of each hero. So those are going to be, that's a whole other collection that you can do. So right now, the pre-sale is set for August 8th, 12 noonish Eastern time, with the fiat sale being 3 days later on August 11th. At the same time, but there'll be plenty of info beforehand. We're keeping you guys. I can't imagine us working any harder to keep you up to date on everything we're doing. So be in the Telegram and be active in the Telegram. Like you guys keep bringing people in and build a community and like talk about your favorite heroes. Use the stickers that we've created for you in other Telegrams, but don't be spammy.
Good stuff.
I think that's it.
Awesome.
We appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, each and every one of you, for coming in and being part of this community. We value each and every one of you and are so grateful, because without you guys, this would not be able to happen. So
We'd just be making cards for ourselves, and that'd be fun.
we just print
too.
them out, and there'd be like 2 sets of it.
All right. We're gonna
Thanks,
wrap it.
guys.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.